Welcome to the course of power electronics and control drives. In the last previous discussions, we did I think 3 videos from PWM inverter. First part we discussed about the operation of PWM inverter, and the second part also the equations involved in the PWM inverter, and the third part we discussed about how if they be above rated frequency or below rated frequencies, what are the torque equations, what are the maximum torque equations. So with the help of that data, now in the today we discuss about the torque speed characteristics of the induction motor in case of VBF control method with the help of the PWM inverter. With the help of the PWM inverter, we can achieve variable voltage and variable frequency. That's what is the VBF control method is given to the three-phase induction motor. Then we get the various torque speed characteristics like that. So here we can observe that in case of below rated frequency, when this is the curve, this is the curve, this is V versus frequency, this is the rated value, k is equal to 1. For rated value is equal to k is equal to 1 here. For below rated frequency, the voltage and frequency, whenever the frequency increases, voltage increases. It is both are changing proportionally. Therefore, we maintain the flux constant because of V/F ratio maintain constant, flux constant, then torque also constant here. And also the T max is a while deriving the k less than 1, in between the k from 0 to 1 range లో 0 to 1 k వాల్యూ సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ చేస్తున్నప్పుడు మనకి T max ఈక్వేషన్ వచ్చింది 3/2 omega s into e square by x2 dash whole square వచ్చింది. So there is a independent of k irrespective of the T max constant. That's why during this k below this value T max is constant. After that, whenever the k is greater than 1, that is the frequency is above rated value, we not changing the voltage beyond the rated value, not possible. Therefore, while increasing the frequency, speed increases, but V is maintained constant. Therefore, the ratio of V by F is the value should be changes, it reduces especially. Therefore, torque developed also reduces. Is it happening or not? Let us check it this in the speed versus torque characteristics. So now here during this k is equal to 1 here, this is the k some value below 9.9 and below like 0.2. Whenever the k is greater than 1, it should be like 1. It is the k greater than 1. It is greater than 1. It should be like otherwise 1.2, 1.5, 1.7 like that. So if the k is equal to 1, that is and the rated value, then speed is a synchronous speed omega. And the characteristics, speed versus torque characteristics like this. Like మీకు తెలిసిందే speed versus torque is ఇలా ఉంటాయి కదా, ఇది కట్ చేసాం అంతే. So this is the maximum torque, this is the tier, this is the characteristics look like. And after that it is given stability losses, therefore it is starting torque. These are things we know very well. So when the k is equal to 1, this is the speed characteristics. When k is equal to 0.9, this is the characteristics. If the rated value from 0 to 1, in between them, these are the torque speed characteristics. We can observe here clearly the characteristics are very parallel to each other. The lines are parallel. Here, these are the parallel lines, same symmetry. And also, we can observe that the T max is constant here because of in the below rated frequency T max is independent of k. Therefore, whatever the value of k, maximum torque is constant. That is the advantage. So this k in between 0 to 1, that is the below rated frequency, it is called as a maximum constant torque constant. Therefore, it is called constant torque drive. Constant torque drive, and it is called as variable power drive. Constant torque drive operation and a variable power drive operation. For above rated frequency, what happened is the T max as a function of k term, especially slip speed term, that is called sk term. Therefore, whenever the k value increases, in case of T maximum, మన k greater than 1 దగ్గర T maximum ఎంత వచ్చింది మనకి 3/2 omega s into e square by k square into x2 dash. K term వస్తుంది అక్కడ. So whenever the k value increases, the torque must be changes. If the k value further increases, then T maximum decreases further. ఇక్కడ నుంచి ఇక్కడ T ఇంకా తగ్గుతుంది. So T maximum అలా decrease అయిపోతుంది. So that means in this observation we can conclude that this is the T is proportional to 1 by k here. If the T is independent of k here. So from this observation, whenever the k is greater than 1, it is called as a variable torque and constant power drive. Whenever the above rated frequency, they act as a constant power drive and variable torque drive. For below rated frequency, constant torque and variable power drive. So these are the various torque speed characteristics. See, from this we can also conclude that from k equal to 0, 1 to r, but let us assume this is the load torque, this is the load torque, this is the motor torque, the interaction point in this one, therefore it should be operated at in this point. The gap between this and this line, ఈ గ్యాప్ ఇక్కడికి కూడా ఉన్న లైన్ ఏదైతే ఉందో ఆ రెండిట్లో మరి ఎప్పుడు కూడా కాన్స్టెంట్ గా ఉంటుంది ఈ గ్యాప్ అనేది. సో ఇర్రెస్పెక్టివ్ ఆఫ్ దిస్ ఒమేగా ఎస్ఎల్, దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ ఒమేగా ఎస్ఎల్ స్లిప్ స్పీడ్ ఫ్రమ్ నో లోడ్ టు actual speed, the slip speed is constant. This is the beauty of this torque versus speed characteristics, while k is equal to below rated values. So all these things have happened for when increasing the voltage or and decreasing the voltage, or where increasing the frequency or decreasing the frequency is possible, but unfortunately not increasing the voltage is not possible. Only increasing of frequency, decreasing of frequency is possible. Below rated voltage is possible, but in order to doing this, we are using the PWM inverter to get the variable voltage and variable frequency. Now my question is, what is the fundamental phase voltage while using the PWM inverter? Like in case of some sinusoidal inverter like that, then V is equal to M into Vd by 2 root 2 in case of fundamental phase voltage for with PWM inverter. Without PWM inverter, V by F control can be with the help of inverters. Then the fundamental voltage is without PWM inverter, the fundamental phase voltage is like that, root T into Vd by pi. Without PWM inverter, the fundamental phase voltage for stepped wave inverters is root to Vd by pi. We know that the stepped wave having the drawbacks, that's why we go for the PWM inverter. Therefore, the fundamental phase voltage with the help of the PWM is M into Vd by root 2, where Vd is the DC link of the inverter, which is fixed in the PWM inverter, whereas here Vd is also DC link inverter, but it is not fixed in the stepped wave inverter. But this is fixed in the PWM inverter. And M is the modulation index. The modulation index decides the voltage magnitudes and their corresponding frequencies. So based on the magnitudes modulation index, we can vary the output voltage of the inverter. Then we can easily change the PWM inverter output voltage. Therefore, we can easily change the speed of the induction motor. This is the various torque speed characteristics of the induction motor while using the PWM inverter, or otherwise VBF control with the help of the PWM inverter. Both are same. So this is the modulation index, where modulation index is the ratio of V reference by V carrier, where modulation index is equal to V reference by V carrier. Here I'm not able to show that modulation index here due to the scarcity of this board. I will show this modulation index in the online classes.